Well, hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to Zen-Tarot. My name's Julie. I am so happy to be back and doing a reading for you, Scorpio. I had to have colorectal surgery and have a portion of my colon removed because of diverticuli disease that I had that I didn't even know I had, Scorpio. So I am so happy to be past that and beyond that and ready and able to do a reading for you. I have missed you guys so much. Let's just get right into the messages, Scorpio. I cannot wait to see what the angels have to say to you. um yeah, let's get going on it. General tarot card reading for the sign of Scorpio. So let's see what's going on. A moon oracle card for the sign of Scorpio. Spirit, can you tell me about Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio? A fiery climax approaches the full moon in Aries. Ooh, wow, something hot coming in. You are done with something, fed up with something, a big walkout, a big storm out. I wonder if that has to do with a personality trait that you've taken on that you're done with, you're really shutting the door on, or if that's a person or a situation or just finding forgiveness in a situation. But yeah, big storm out, walk out for you. Look at this. A win-win outcome is forecast. The full moon in Libra. Look at this. Wow, these beautiful full moons and balance. There's karmic justice in this walkout, this finale that you're about to step into here, Scorpio. So wow, brings in real balance, a true centering back to your true north here. Ooh, goodness. That is beautiful. Beautiful. What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with the sign of Scorpio, Spirit? What's going on with Scorpio? Look at this wisdom you have obtained here, Scorpio. Throughout this last cycle, you've gained a lot of wisdom. You're able to look back at what you've gone through here with calm and ease and forgiveness here, finding that forgiveness in your heart. It just brings in this wisdom. The true transformation is complete now. You're done. You're done with that whole I'm in the process of transforming. It's a completion here, true completion of that transformation happening for you. Yes. And look how happy it makes you with the nightingale. You are singing this out. You've got a message now. You've got something to say. Oh, look at this. It's glorious. Singing it out. You're really clearly getting out how you're feeling about this transformation being complete. You are whooping it up. Zen Tarot card, Zen Tarot card. Look at this nothingness. Wow, talk about complete centering here, where you are able, it's real Eckhart Tolle stuff coming through here, where you are truly able to let go and release the attachment to the outcome here, or what has gone on in the past, just trying to find closure on every single situation that happened in the past. Even if it's in your imagination, you're imagining all these walkout scenarios, all the things you should have done or should have said, but that's all in hindsight. Hindsight is 2020, Scorpio. So you're letting that go. It's just like, you know what? It doesn't matter if it's not closed. I cannot fully open the door in front of me unless I physically just shut that door. And that's what you're doing. But there's this moment of the in between where you're standing in between both worlds, who you used to be and who you are now. And there's just this moment of decision. Which door now? Do I go back in the past and try to fix it again? Or do I just move forward fully and commit myself to the future now and to letting it be? Letting it be. Beautiful, Scorpio. Receptivity. Look at this. You are open to receiving this beautiful gift of silence. This push me, pull me energy just really ending for you, like this karmic pair of gigantic scissors in the sky, cutting that umbilical cord to it here, to that attachment, whatever it was, either finding that closure in something in the past and being able to say the right thing or do the right thing that you wish you could have done, or just letting go of it entirely, or accepting that version, that those things that have come to your imagination at the closure of these experiences is valid enough for me. So I'm going to find forgiveness in that situation regardless. And that is what brings in the wisdom here. That's what brings in the confidence to move forward into speaking your mind, speaking your messages, just having that throat chakra. I mean, just look at that beautiful lotus opening up right in the throat chakra there. just blossoming and blooming your messages out. It's just so beautiful. It's just like you've become the water here, and let those rigid beliefs and ideas and programmings just really, really go. Look at what was under that, clinging to the past. See, trying to find closure, trying to find the right ending that should have happened there. And just really all those times that you were up in your imagination, closing that out, whether it was screaming your way out that door or namasteing your way out that door, it gave you the closure you needed. It's just every scenario was valid. Every kind of ending you had summoned up is valid. And it kind of broke off in these different timelines where that really was the version that happened. It's just really interesting here. You just manifested this new beginning for yourself because you're able to detach now. You're able to let it go without wishing it could have been different. So beautiful. All right, let's see what's on your mind right now, Scorpio. What is going on? What are you thinking about right now? What is Scorpio thinking about right now? The Seven of Swords. Look at that. You did have to sneak away from that. You had to let some things go. Again, look at those beautiful leaves falling, or feathers falling behind you. Ideas, beliefs, things that made you feel like you were walking in quicksand. It just, you couldn't escape it. You couldn't escape it because they were kind of these systemic beliefs within you. They were messages maybe you had received long ago. And so you were following the course and waiting for that big next thing here. And it was lost to you because of the journey there, the difficulty there, the words. There was something about the words with this being a swords card, the Seven of Swords. There was just words that were said, really, really hurtful things, or really painful realities that came to light here. And it was very, very painful, very painful. But it's closed now. It's over. There's nothing you can do about the past. There's just nothing you can do. You can't take those words back. You can't have them take them back. And I promise you, if you've put this much time and energy into thinking about the closures on this, so have they. So have they. We're all looking for peace and serenity within our bones here while we're here on this earth, relating with each other and feeling each other's energies all day. So yeah, it's closed. It's over. There's nothing you can do about it. Four of Cups here. Look at this. It just made you feel very apathetic. You just kind of went numb. You had to just kind of go numb and sit in your beliefs and sit in your idea that there was a better day, there was a better tomorrow coming. And that was beautiful. It was a time of rest for you, a time to really detach. And when we do detach, we're always in that in-between state where that's apathy. That's I don't care. I don't care. You just start convincing yourself that you don't even care. Didn't matter anyway. Nothing matters anyway. I mean, that's the state we all come into. But then there's that turning around, that seeing the rainbow, the seeing the gifts that your cups were being filled all along. You just weren't vibrationally set up to receive that yet. You weren't in that receptive mode yet. And that's okay. You needed a break. You needed a break. You needed to walk out. You had to walk out of something and shut the door on it. If that was energetically or physically, it does not matter. It's the same release. It's the same release, whether you do that in your imagination with those big scissors and cutting those umbilical cords to each other or to situations, whether you're actually slamming out the door, I said good day and storming out. It doesn't matter energetically or physically. It's the same end result, the same reaction, the same release, the release of the burden itself here. And that's exactly what you're going to be experiencing very, very soon. You just got to shut the door. You just got to really shut the door energetically. And that other one will just pop open. What's the resistance? What's the resistance to shutting that door? What is the resistance? The Magician. Look at that. The new beginning. Scorpio, this is Spirit's way of saying what we think about comes about. That's law number one with the Magician, that we are all manifesting. What we think about comes about here. So it's just a shift of the mind. It doesn't matter if you do something physically or energetically. Again, it's all the same reaction. It's every action has a equal and opposite reaction. So there is a reaction to the storming out that you're doing. You're storming out anyway. It doesn't matter. You're shutting the door on something fully. You're just in that last moment where you're kind of peeking through the crack here and saying goodbye. It's just really, really a release, saying goodbye, but saying goodbye, knowing that it's the right time, it's the right place, it's the right energy. It's not this angry tell off here. It's just really, really this closure, this thank you for being in my life. Thank you for teaching me the wisdom of this lesson here. Thank you for doing it with such grace. Thank you for holding me in such grace as I have held you during this very, very painful lesson. So yes, oh God, Scorpio, this is a real, real closure here, a closing of the door of the past and letting go of the words that were said here. It's absolutely brilliant. Future mind space for Scorpio, future mind space for Scorpio. What is in the mind space for Scorpio? Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Oh my God. High Priestess, look at this. A true, complete releasing, letting go, following your intuition now, following your gut, letting that oversoul really, really take over now. The number 2. So my God, are you marching right through the major arcana? Scorpio, you've got number 1 with the Magician, number 2 with the High Priestess here. So wow, wow, wow. You are, as soon as you shut that door, you are let in on the secrets of the universe here. It's just like the angels can truly start downloading now. You've been uploading for quite some time, uploading these experiences, these emotions, these feelings, these the need to move from, you know, anger to apathy here to get to that next level, that frustration. Now I'm just frustrated. Now I'm just annoyed. Now, all right, I can see that side of it. You're just moving up that ladder, but you are marching right through the major life change that's happening right now. This is a life change that's happening with you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Spirit, what is your advice in the mind space for Scorpio? What is your advice? Knight of Swords, just run toward it now. You're running toward this new dream, this new idea, these new words. It's like you're throwing away the old script now. The old, you were rewriting it, editing, and now you just threw it away. You're just like, I'm done with it. Stephen King did that with his very first book, Carrie, I think it was. He threw it in the garbage and his wife pulled it out secretly, or maybe he knew, but it got published years and years and years later, but he gave up on it. He threw it in the garbage. That's exactly what you're doing. Whatever that you've been immersed in, whatever storyline, whatever ideas that you had of situations in the past, you're trashing those scripts, you're rewriting them, you're rewriting the past so that you can have this brand new beautiful future here. And it's just all new. It's just not anything you had even expected to do. You were just going to take that same storyline and change it and morph it, and it just got too heavy to hold. It got the heaviness of it, the weight of it, the weight of those strings, those attachments, those trying to keep it together, trying to smooth it out or make it feel better here. You're just giving up on it. You're just like, you know what? No. And this new storyline opens up immediately. Immediately, there's this new path, this new way here for you. It's absolutely glorious. It's the way to success here, the way to truly complete that transformation and move into this brand new, beautiful, lively, vital period of your life here, Scorpio. It's absolutely glorious. What are you feeling? My God, what are you feeling right now? Tell me what's in the heart space for Scorpio. What are you feeling, Scorpio? 5 of Wands, that competition. Oh my God, the world. Look at this. Look at this. Talk about a beautiful transformation. Scorpio, this is the last card in the major arcana, that cycle complete, that brand new lesson coming in, and it's going to just be so much lighter, so much happier. What a beautiful, beautiful period you are moving into here. Absolutely glorious. Really feeling that transformation complete now. Beautiful, beautiful. There's some competition around you, or you're feeling competitive with something or someone, or there's just some kind of race for sure with the Knight of Swords up in your mind space. There's this deadline. I don't know if this is an imposed deadline that you thought you were going to be complete by a certain age, or just some kind of deadline you would put on yourself, and the clock is ticking maybe. But you're feeling this need to really, really rush into this. Yeah. What's the resistance? What's the resistance? 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Scorpio. Wow, wow. It's really hard for you to let go. It's been a journey. It's been a battle. It's been a battle for sure. And it's just really hard for you to let go. You've had things in the air. You've had these this juggling act going on where you were really, really taking care of so many different things or people or situations here. You just had a lot of overwhelming, a lot going on. And so it's really hard for you to just release it and let it go. Like you're very hard to get to go on a vacation and really have you forget about the dailies in your life here, because you've had to really have a tight grip on things. You've had to be in control. You couldn't let yourself. It's almost reminded me of when my daughter was born and I was responsible for this other life, this other being. And so I wouldn't let myself ever relax. I couldn't really sleep heavy. I couldn't do any of the things. I didn't want to drink alcohol. I didn't want to be incapacitated in some way in case she needed me. And the only reason I failed is because I let myself lose control for a minute there. So that's what this is reminding me of. You've had to have this really tight grip on things. And so now just to release it, to let it go, to realize that my daughter's grown up now and I can have my own life and I can have my own parties now. I still don't. So I see what Spirit is saying here. Sometimes it is okay to just move back into letting yourself really enjoy your life and your purpose here and your path here. So that is beautiful. It's time to really slip into this underlying happiness rather than hold on, or I need to control this, or it's just absolutely beautiful. All right, what else in the heart space? Future heart space, future heart space. Queen of Swords. My God, Scorpio, look at this. You are battled, you are wounded, you are scarring up now. It's just really another testament to how hard you have fought for this happiness, for this peace here. Wow. Just never give up, never surrender, even as hard as some of those times really got. It was really excruciating for you to witness some of the things that you witnessed here. But my God, look at all these swords. It all has to do with the words and what you are creating and what you are saying and what you're believing now, really revealing this new belief system of yours. And you are singing it out. And it is beautiful. It resonates with so many others. It's just, it rises you up into this elevation you never even knew existed for you. It's just really, you start getting this following, this absolute following of what you're saying here, what you're emitting, or what you're offering out to others. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. What else in the heart space for Scorpio? What else is going on in the heart space, in the emotions for Scorpio? Oh, these cards are very sticky. Ooh, look at this strength. Oh my God. And the King of Swords. Wow. Look at this. Look at this duo now. Look at this power couple stepping up now. You have really balanced out the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, Scorpio. Wow. Just really appreciating each other for your differences and not trying to change one or the other. Wow. Really not insisting on change with each other here, that every single thing we are offering to each other is valid here, has purpose here, is a beautiful exchange of energy here, with the figure 8 coming in with the strength card, the number 8 here, the morphing of the energies now, the really allowing each other to be who you are here without this this rule book that you can't do this. All right, we'll get back together, but you can't do this ever again. And I promise you I'll never do that again. It is nothing like that. It's let's get back together and let's let each other be who we are when we're not together. Like, who are you when you're not together becomes the same exact being you are when you are together here. It's absolutely glorious. It's standing in your true, authentic being here, and not asking the other to change in any way, shape, or form. A true acceptance of honoring who you are and your differences here. It's glorious. It's beautiful. It's a real coming together, a meeting up that has been divinely orchestrated here, a reunion, oh God, a real coming together here. I love that. Tell me what's in the foundation for Scorpio. Woo, Three of Pentacles. Look at that. A celebration card coming in, but again, a working together. Oh my God. And the wheel. You've got the world and the wheel here. The true completions, the letting go of the past, letting go of the storm clouds, and really that elevation up. It's just very Hierophant energy coming through here, Scorpio. You just ascended now. You just completely ascended because of this acceptance in your relationships and this allowing someone to invade your space being exactly who they are and not trying to change them in that moment because maybe you're feeling the embarrassment of that, or you're feeling like you should have controlled that, and realizing, boy, that has nothing to do with me. How you believe, how you think, how you feel about me, who you think I am, that is none of my business. And I'm just going to really absorb what you're saying rather than be triggered by the words here, just really going by how I'm feeling when I'm with you here. So it's beautiful. God, Scorpio, this is glorious. This is a brand new cycle for you, and it's a big one. It's one of those real big ones. It's like after you've had, nines are all about endings, and after you've had that 9 year where you've had to say goodbye to like everything you thought you knew, and we get them once in a while, these 9 years, if you count back with your numerology and you think about a devastating event and you count down either that day or that year, or there was a 9 there was a massive ending there. And those are the moments that change us. Those are the moments that really push us into the next fool's journey, the next cycle, the next lesson to be learned here. So it's just such a beautiful closing out. And the sequel is already up and running here. It's just this true next phase of your life here. It's beautiful. What's a challenge in the foundation for Scorpio right now? What is the challenge? Knight of Cups. It's really hard again for you to let down that shell, for you to let down that armor. It's been protecting you for so long, whether that was your spirituality or your guides or your whatever it was you knew would be there for you. You knew would hold you up when you were down here. It's just really hard to put it down and to realize that you have everything you need now. You're moving into this whole different cycle now. So you don't need the same tools. They're not going to help you anymore. It's just like you've already broken down that door. So the key to it does you no good. I know you were searching for that key for years, probably 7 years, but now the door's been busted down a different way. And that key does you no good. You may as well just throw it in the fire and let it go back into the sludge of the past, because it does you no good now. You're on to the next quest. And that door has been demolished. But it is hard to shut a door that's been demolished. So there's just these peekbacks that you're looking at now, but you're putting this different spin on them. So it's absolutely beautiful. You're letting your armor down, you're letting your guard down, and you're allowing this energy to consume you, like this energy of protect at all costs. Don't let anyone in. Don't share too much. Don't reveal too much. And now you're just on this revelation that yeah, why do I care? Why do I care what they think of me? It's none of my business. Beautiful Scorpio. All right, what else? What else in the foundation for Scorpio? What else? 10 of Swords, walking away from that betrayal. That, yes, I mean, you have validation of how hard that really has been for you, Scorpio, and you had to do it all on your own. You really did. It was just this moment of hermitness, that 9 energy. But that was for purpose. That was for purpose. Otherwise, you would be relying on them today to make you happy. And that's what Spirit wanted to show you, that you don't need that. You don't need that. When we rely on how others are feeling about us to allow us to be happy, it becomes an addiction. You can't let go of that, because then you can never just be happy with who you are. Really coming into an acceptance of who you are and claiming that and owning that and being proud of that. I did the best I could with the tools I had available to me at the time, and just really giving yourself that like you would a best friend. You did the best you could. And oh God, Scorpio, it's just this healing of the soul, this healing of your mind, this healing of your life here. It's just absolutely beautiful. All right, what else? Any last advice for Scorpio in the foundation? Any last advice for Scorpio in the foundation here, Spirit? Oh, the cards are just really sticky. They don't, but when they do, they speak big. And that's maybe the point here. It's justice, it's karmic justice. It's time for this to happen. The number 11 card here, the master number here, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. It's time to look back at this with a different mindset, a different eye. You were a different person. You are completely, completely changed. And you're giving yourself the benefit of the doubt that if you can be completely changed, so can they. So can they. They have learned their lessons. You have learned your lessons here. It's time to soothe this. It's time to forgive this. It's time to really, really shut the door. It's time to shut the door. I'm just thinking, if you love something, set it free. If it loves you back, it will come back to you. It's just really, really time to set these things free, to find the freedom, find that in between space, find that no thingness for a minute. So that is what will shut the door for you. Just find that peace. Don't listen to any music. Like, just really go sit out in Mother Nature. Scorpio, shut your eyes. Just take those deep breaths. If something floats in, a thought floats in, I'm just going to have you imagine it as a cloud and let it float right back out. There is a time to think about things, and there's a time to shut it down. And for you right now, my friend, it is time to shut it down. It's time for that reset, that reboot, that quiet time before the boot up, before the spark, before the genesis, before the genesis. Just find that quiet. Yes. Whew. Blast off, Scorpio. Okay. Oh my God. I think I'm going to leave it here. I don't even think we need clarification. Except, my God, look at this with the Chariot. All this major arcana, Scorpio. It's time to go. It's time to go. Ground yourself. Hold on to your hat. Oh my God. And death and rebirth, Scorpio. Yeah. Hold on to your hat. And there is the ascension. There it is, the Hierophant. My freaking goodness. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. It's time to go. Scorpio, it's time to step into this dream you that you've been wanting to be. It's time for you to be the person today that you've been so wanting to be in the tomorrows of it all. Your tomorrow is here. Your tomorrow is today, Scorpio. And my God, huge, 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 absolutely huge. There you are in death and rebirth here. So Scorpio, congratulations. Rebirth is complete. It's time for boot up now. It's time to turn that light on, turn that spark on, turn on that heart light. Open up, let the armor just really fall and crack away from you. You don't need it anymore. It served its purpose. You're grateful for it, but you don't need it anymore. All right, Scorpio, I hope you like this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Scorpio, I'm so happy to be back. I will definitely tune in with you soon. I've missed you all so much. And yeah, I'll tune in with you soon.